Yes, we got action. We got action. Hello, hello, and welcome. Hello, and welcome again. It's your boy, No Middle Name, and I am here on this July 5th, bringing you the midnight hour. And welcome. That's what I want to say first. Welcome. It's been a long month of June, and we are here kicking off the month of July. I'm glad you have been subscribing, been following, been watching, been part of the midnight hour for this long, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I am your host, No Middle Name. This is the midnight hour. What is the midnight hour? The midnight hour is where you come to reflect, to where you do your deep thinking, to where you can find ways to overcome, manifest, and make it to that next level. I am the host, Merlin. I go by No Middle Name. And why am I here? I feel like the reason I am here is to be able to bring you words of wisdom. I done been through some things in my life. I done had different circumstances and different situations in my life. And it's only right that I bring those situations and circumstances to you. That way we can find ways to overcome. How you doing out there? How you doing, Jamie? How's it going, Marlisha? Everybody all right? I appreciate y'all for tuning in and subscribing to the Midnight Hour. And on this midnight moment, I am your host, No Middle Name. And today's topic is going to be rock bottom. Today's topic is going to be rock bottom. On this podcast, I like to start off with a prayer. That way the atmosphere is open and that way we can find ways to come up. And if you have been subscribing and been following and been a part for this long, you should know how the midnight hour goes. So stay with me. Dear Heavenly Father, thanks for waking us up this morning. Thanks for putting clothes on our back, food on our table, and a roof over our head. Lord, I ask you come into our situation, cleanse it, and help us level up into the next day. Continue to guide us, keep us, and watch over us as we go down the path of righteousness. In God's name we pray. Amen. We got that out the way, right? We should be good to go. Atmosphere should be open. This is the midnight hour. In the midnight hour, we find ways to come up, level up, and make it to that next level. And on today's midnight hour moment, we are talking about finding rock bottom. What is rock bottom? A lot of people can classify rock bottom in a lot of different ways. When I am speaking about rock bottom, I am talking about at its lowest point. You have to get to the lowest point. Why the lowest point? Because in the midnight hour moment, a lot of people are here for clout. A lot of people are here to be chasing, I don't know, something that's not there. A lot of people are on these podcasts and on these midnight hour moments, just bringing you a lot of different drama, a lot of different things, a lot of different beliefs, a lot of ways to handle their situation and the way that they handle it. And here on this podcast, I'm trying to bring you guys something different because, like I said before, if you are involving that type of stuff into your life, it's bound to happen in your life. Like I said, if you watching Jerry Springer, you watching Maury, you watching hip hop wives of Atlanta or whatever, Stevie J and them. What's the new shows? What's the new shows? Empire. Uh, The Orange is the New Black. Uh, The 500. I mean, it's a lot of different shows that's going on that's misleading your mind. Misleading your mind. And just hearing this midnight hour while you doing your social media scroll or while you going from channel to channel or podcast to podcast just to find something to interest you. I am your host, No Middle Name, and I'm bringing you something different. Here in this midnight hour moment, we finding ways to level up. And in this level up moment, it is finding rock bottom. Now, what I want to classify my rock bottom moment is, um, I've been shot at, I've been shot, I've been to jail, I've been broke, I've been in a lot of different situations, and with that being said, I still didn't see rock bottom. I was still trying to find my own way, trying to do my own thing, trying to find ways to come up, and it just seemed like it wasn't working. I did the military thing, I did the go to school, I tried to get a job, and it just seemed like it wasn't working. Why? Because I had my own views, I had my own points, I had my own way of handling business. And it didn't matter what you told me or what your opinion was, just the way I felt and the way that I handle business. I didn't want nobody else's opinion. I didn't want nobody else's input. And it came to a rock bottom moment. What is a rock bottom moment? I mean, like I said, man, I was in the hospital. I'm on the bed. I'm trying to find ways to come up out of that situation. And it just seemed like it was so tough for me. And people were coming, people were coming in and out of the room trying to tell me different ways on how I could better myself and better the people around me. And I just wasn't listening to it. Nothing you could tell me, nothing that I was trying to do was working. And I'm just like, man, what else can I do? And in that situation, I had to find rock bottom. I had to. Why? One of those reasons why is because pride was in the way. A lot of pride. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to ask for help. I didn't want to seek the right answer. I wasn't trying to understand what it really required for me to make it to that next level. I just had so much pride in my way, and it was just blocking me from my manifest destiny. And when I actually seen rock bottom, it helped me overcome. What is my rock bottom moment? Well, in my rock bottom moment, I was recovering from a gunshot to the head. I was still dealing with my seizures. I'm still dealing with memory loss. I'm still dealing with the after effects of being shot in the head. I'm still dealing with that. And I'm still trying to find ways to come up. And just one night, as I'm laying in the bed trying to figure out these ways to come up and level up. I get a phone call. In that middle of the night, I get a phone call and it's boop, boop, boop. Hello. It's a lot of noise. It's a lot of commotion. There's a lot of hurt on the phone as I'm answering it. And on the other end of the line, there is my girlfriend telling me that her mom was just in a head on collision. And, you know what I'm saying? That was a lot to process at that time. But when she told me that her mom was in a head on collision crash, it kind of it kind of made me do kind of a psychological breakdown of what's actually going on in my life. Like I really understood like what was really going on. And when I was able to actually talk to her on a face-to-face conversation level and actually see where her mind was on why she felt that way, it just seemed like the only thing that I could do was take a moment to myself and actually realize what I had going on. um I used to think of it like, why me? Why me? What did I do to deserve to get the blessing that I did? Why did I deserve this blessing? Why did I make it out? Why was I the one chosen to get out of this situation? And I used to play that back in my mind all the time, and I could never figure it out. I could never figure it out. And it came to a midnight hour moment, a moment where there was nothing else to turn on. And in that situation, the concept that I came out of was, you're blessed. I don't see no other reason why. And that right there is what struck me the most. A lot of people have a lot of different situations going on in their life. And you know what I'm saying? I don't think I know all the answers. I don't believe I have all the answers, but I do have a answer. And it's only right for me to give my spiel. If you feel like that you are in a situation, no matter what the situation is, if you are in a situation currently that you are dealing with, that you are facing, and you feel like there is no way out, the first question you need to ask yourself is, are you at rock bottom? In this situation that you are dealing with, whether it be Black Lives Matter, whether it be the coronavirus, whether it be money, whatever the situation is, the first question that I'm asking you is, have you found rock bottom? Why am I asking, have you found rock bottom? Because when you find rock bottom, you put yourself in a position where you have to rely on God for your answer or for your sake. I mean, you can call it whatever you want to call it, but I'm just saying, in the midnight hour moment, if you are at rock bottom and you looking around and you see there's no one around to help you out, there's no one to pull you out of this situation, you have to start weighing out all your options. You have to start weighing out all your options and seeing what is it that I'm doing or in my situation that I can either let go or hold on to, that's going to push me and elevate me to that next level. Period, point blank. That's what we're doing in this midnight hour moment. We are finding ways to come up. We are finding ways to level up. We are finding ways to make it to that next level. And in this midnight hour moment, some people you just have to let go. In this midnight hour moment, you have to find your rock bottom. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of pride is in a lot of people's situation. Pride can damage a situation no matter what. Why? Because you are afraid to answer the or ask the question. You are afraid to ask for help. You are afraid to deviate what you've been doing because you feel like what you've been doing is right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to say that what you're doing ain't right. What you're doing might just need a little bit of adjustment. You know what I'm saying? And in this situation, you have to find rock bottom. Because when you find rock bottom, when you put out all the people that's been saying they helping you and not really helping you, when you put out all the people that's been clout chasing, when you put out all the people that's been just trying to hang on just to be on, when you let all that go, you start seeing what's really going on in your life, who you can turn to and who you can't turn to. And that's that rock bottom, because when you got money in your pocket, you know what I'm saying, you don't look at it like that. When you got food in your belly and your tummy is full, you don't look at it like that. When your kids is behaving right and everything is going good, you don't look at it that way. When your spouse or significant other is doing what they supposed to and being faithful, you don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? And right now it sounds like it's good. It sounds like it's going good. It sounds like what they got going on is what it is, but when you look at it, it's not even talking about it. So, like I said, we have to find rock bottom first. You have to find that rock bottom first to be able to minimize and detach the ones that's not supposed to be hanging on. And I had to find that moment. Why do I have to find that moment? Because in my situation, I was just coming out of the hospital, but yet I still had people I was hanging on to. Yeah, I was still having seizures, but yet I still had thoughts and I was still thinking of stuff that was not what I was supposed to be thinking about. And I was just doing a lot of different things differently. After being shot, man, I put my guard all the way down and I just really wasn't caring at any point in time. And then when I got that phone call and I heard what was going on and I heard the situation that they was going through, that kind of messed me up even more, because I'm like, well, how did I make it out of that? How did I survive that? How did I make it out of that? And somebody as nice and as precious and kind as she was, how did I make it? How did I? And just something in the back of my mind in that midnight hour moment, in that moment of being um at rock bottom, I just heard that voice. I heard that voice and it said, why not you? Why not you? Why not you? You sit up here, you do the midnight hour, you do all this praying, you giving back, and this, that, and the third. Why not be tested? Why not put your beliefs and your faith to the test? And that's just all I got right now, man. It's just that midnight hour moment. I know that I've been missing from the midnight hour for a couple days. And with that being said, in the midnight hour moment, this is all about leveling up. This is all about finding ways to come up and make it to that next level. And the reason why I haven't been on the podcast for a while is because I've been making strides and steps in my life for my family and for my circle, making sure that they are good. You know what I'm saying? And it's only right that I give those back to you so that way we can all level up and that we can all be successful and make it to that next journey together. Together, not separately, not individually, together. And like I said, I was going through a period in my life where I had to do the therapy sessions, I had to go to the classes, I had to do those different things, and it just seemed like those people that I was turning to was not there. They wasn't there when I needed them the most, man. They those doctors just wasn't it, man. Going to those therapy sessions, that wasn't it, man. Taking all that medicine, that wasn't it, man. I had to find my rock bottom. I had to find a way to let everything go that wasn't what I was trying to get done. And once I did that, I found ways and I found different strides to start leveling up and making my direction north. I'm giving y'all this right now because this is a midnight hour moment, and I had that feeling that somebody needs to hear that. Somebody needs to know that. Somebody needs to see what's going on. And if you're having a midnight hour moment, or if you feel like the situation may be too much for you, or you feeling like there's not a way out, first you have to find rock bottom. You have to find rock bottom first. Once you find rock bottom, you'll be able to take out everyone that's not needed. You're going to be able to minus all the things that's not needed, and then you're going to be able to set your path for a greater path. I am your host, No Middle Name. I'm giving you this snippet right now because I felt like someone was needing that. Somebody needed that out there. One of my followers or one of the fans or one of my friends, a family member, somebody needed that moment where they needed to know there is a little bit more fighting left to do. There's a little bit more fighting left to do. And before you can actually strap up, put your gloves on and step in the ring, you first have to find that rock bottom. Find your rock bottom. Find out who's holding you back. Find out the things that you're doing in your life ain't what they seem to be. Minus all of them people out of there. And eventually you can start making the strides and the steps in the right way. I'm your host, No Middle Name. I'm giving you this as a snippet, as a quick tutorial. But tomorrow, starting Monday, we're doing a Men Change Monday. Men Change Monday, starting tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Men Change Monday. I will need y'all to subscribe, to tune in tomorrow at 11 p.m. Tomorrow at 11 p.m. We're changing lives. We're changing up the men. Men, we're changing up tomorrow. So subscribe tomorrow, 11 p.m. We're going to be doing it. I need y'all tuned in to the midnight hour. The midnight hour, fellas. Tomorrow at 11 p.m. All right? Any fella, any man, any male, it doesn't matter the age. It doesn't matter the journey. If you are a male and you are out there, tomorrow at 11 p.m., we are doing the midnight hour. I'm going to need y'all to tune in, to subscribe, because we are making changes starting with the men. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for being a part. Continue to subscribe, continue to share, continue to like, continue to comment. And we are making strides and changes in our life to level up each and every day. I'm your host, No Middle Name, and this is the Midnight Hour. this shit's still going live. Damn, I don't even know how to turn it off. Damn. Damn. I'm going live. I don't know how to turn it off though. No middle name, subscribe. The Midnight Hour. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, subscribing. I'm trying to turn it off. Oh, yo, I can add people. I can add people. I can do the music. Let me see. Yeah, man, it's the Midnight Hour. Let me get it back. It's the Midnight Hour. I'm still going, bro. I got time. It's just the Midnight Hour. I'm just playing with it now. I'm still live. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Let me see. Boom. Boom. What happened? Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm trying to get it right. Taking it one step at a time. I'm trying to find different ways to level up, man. I am going. Boom. Boom. Okay, there we go. Hold on. I'm gonna get it. I'm pressing the wrong button. Bet. Boom. I don't know what this was. Okay, boom. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. Rock bottom. See, and I can't see the comments, so whenever I Yes, this is your host, No Middle Name, and we are on the Midnight Hour. I appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate you for being a part. I am testing and running through some things as I am broadcasting. So if you feel like you want to log in or come in or just say hi, I am here trying to work on some things. So you can tap in if you want to. You can tap in if you want to. I'm just checking on some things, seeing how we gonna do this. Now, normally, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. This is your host, No Middle Name. This is the midnight hour. And during the midnight hour, we find ways to come up, level up, and make it to that next level. And right now, I am just testing out my podcast platform, trying to see different ways that I can attract my viewers and my audience. I know I can see a few people watching and subscribing. And if you want to just tap in real quick, I can bring you in and go live with me just for 5 minutes of fame. I'm your host, No Middle Name, and this is the Midnight Hour. Let's see if I can get it to play. I need to share screen. Middle Name, the Midnight Hour. Hey, I can see y'all. Can y'all hear my music? I need to know if y'all can hear my music out there. Just trying different things in the midnight hour. I'm just trying to see if y'all can hear my music. Can you hear my music? I can't even see who. Can y'all hear my music? Hey, I can't even see it under the comments either. Yeah. Can y'all vibe? Can y'all see what I'm seeing? Can y'all hear my music? I need to see. I can't see none of the comments though. I can't see the comments. I just need to see if y'all can hear my music. Yeah. Yeah. I need y'all to be able to hear me. Nope. They can't even hear me. They can hear me, but they can't hear the music. Yeah. And then I can't even talk to the people because I see they watching and they comment, but I can't even see the comments. Nope. Nope. But they can see the midnight hour. Take it down and say no middle name. Boom, boom. I don't. I don't see. Uh, there we go. I'm like, damn. All right. Pull up on the scene. What's the dilly? Turn to the max. I'm about to kill it. This beat, I know you feel it. So the next track I got, I'm like, what y'all think, man? What y'all think, man? What y'all think, man? I'm trying to find different ways to come up. I'm trying to just find different ways to come up, find different ways to level up. And I'm trying to bring you guys the midnight hour in a different type of view. That way we can all find ways to come up and make it to that next level. You know what I'm saying? And this is the midnight hour, man. I know in certain times during the nighttime, there is people in your corner, people in your life that you deal with on a daily basis that might not have all the answers. I'm just being for real. There's people in the situation, people that don't have all the answers. Not saying that I have all of them. I have a few though. I've been put in certain situations. I've been put in certain type of situations, and God has seen me through the other side. And with that being said, it's only right that I pass that on to the next person. And on today's topic, the topic was finding rock bottom. But now that I have found the rock bottom, I'm finding different ways to level up in this midnight hour moment. That's all it is. I'm just finding different ways to come up. So with that being said, I'm on the midnight hour. I have done my spill for the day, but now I'm just doing different topics. I'm just going through different things. I don't see none of the comments though. I don't see them. So Oh, okay, there it go. But I still don't get to see the comments though. It's only just showing me the live feed. It don't show the comments. Dang. I'm not even seeing it. Dang. Shit. See what I'm saying, bro? It's not like I said. Let's talk about it. Let's read this more. The Midnight Pony Radio, Jesse Chronicle on the Pony Radio. So he gave me the midnight hour. Okay, it's not working. All right. This is your guy, No Middle Name. I am bringing you the midnight hour. I can't even see if you can hear me or not. I can't even tell if you can hear me or not. But I appreciate you for subscribing. I appreciate you for tuning in. And since you are on, let me see if I can get you a song to listen to. Man, I apologize for the technical difficulties. I am finding different ways to come up in this midnight hour. And the only way I can find them out is if I actually test it out. You know what I'm saying? So that is what I'm doing here today, is testing out different. I hope that you can hear me. This is your host, No Middle Name. We are in the midnight hour, and I'm just trying to find different ways to come up, to level up. I'm bringing you the midnight hour, and I'm trying to understand what it is that makes a podcast go to that next level. If you got any input on what I should bring to you guys tonight, then tap in. I can bring you in live. I'm trying to find a way to view comments. So if you guys are commenting, I can't see the comments. I'm trying to find that out. So if you go live, I can see you. You can definitely tap in where I can bring you in live. But I can't see the comments, so I don't know what's being said. I am the host, No Middle Name. This is the midnight hour, and I'm just bringing you different ways to make it through that midnight hour. Right now, we got a hyphy movement going on. Um, there we go. We're gonna start it over though, so that way everybody can catch a vibe. Catch a vibe. Catch a vibe. The midnight hour. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, shout out to all my people that's out here watching the podcast. If you are an Oklahoma artist and you got some music, I'll definitely put you on real quick. You know what I'm saying? If you're an Oklahoma artist, I'll put you on real quick. Send me the link. I'll put your music on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? If you got a link, I can't even see the comments. Shit. Unless I go to freak. Bro, they probably telling me that I can. Come on, man. I can't even see it. I know y'all is too. Somebody just sent me a message just now. Hold on, I got you. Hold on, I got you. Don't think that I ain't working. Just don't think that I ain't working. This is all a working process, a working process. So nah, I ain't even trying to pull up the comment. Oh my goodness. Bro, it's not even coming up. Right. Bro, I hear you. I know I gotta. Hey, I'm trying to get the comments because I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. You can go live. You can go live. I need somebody to go live. Let me see. If you watching, no, ain't nobody watching. Yeah, he is. If you watching, tap in. See if I can bring you on live. Tap in. Shit, I ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. Tap in. See if I can bring you in live. Give you 5 minutes. At Sports Center. CD Lamb is in Dallas. We already know that. We already know that. Don't do that. We ain't on that right now. Okay. I apologize to the fans and everyone that's subscribing and listening, but I'm not getting my comments. He said he was gonna fix that. I was just trying to do it myself. Trying to find ways to come up and do it on my own. That's that pride. We talked about that. Tomorrow, if you are here, if you watching, if you subscribing, tomorrow at 11 p.m., I'm bringing you Men Change Mondays. So I'm gonna need you to subscribe and be here tomorrow at 11 p.m. 11 p.m. Nope, I'm not getting it, guys. I'm not getting it. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to just get off of this. Okay. Okay. Boom. Okay. Starting to figure it out now. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. When I get it, the podcast is gonna be real live. I just need you guys to subscribe and tune in while I have you currently. Okay. I'm still going live. Yes, I am. Dang. Nope, I can't even. Nah, I can't even do it the way I wanted to. All right, man. I'm about to get off for. Yeah.